How to cultivate tomatoes in peatlands to succeed for beginners. Tomatoes are known as Ilmisalom Lycopersicum sin. Lycopersicum esculentum is a plant from the Solaceae family which is native to Central and South America, Mexico to Peru. Tomatoes are plants that have a life cycle that can grow to a height of 1 to 3 meters. Tomatoes have green, yellow, orange, black, purple fruit, red, and some are striped. Tomatoes have stems and leaves that cannot be consumed because they are still a family with potatoes and eggplant containing alkaloids. The types of tomatoes include globe tomato, beef tomato, ox heart tomato, plum tomato, pear tomato, cherry tomato, grape tomato, Campari tomato, Better Boy tomato, tomato kumatu, tomato early girl, tomato gardener's delight, tomato mortgage lifter, tomato San Marzio, super sweet 100 tomatoes, big beef tomatoes, green zebra tomatoes, tigerella tomatoes, Mr. Stripey tomatoes, Brady White tomatoes, Japanese black trifle tomatoes, Rome tomatoes, purple Cherokee tomatoes, black cream tomatoes, celebrity tomatoes, tomato hillbilly, Sartori tomatoes, tomatoes big rainbow, Moki maker tomatoes, and golden jubilee tomatoes. The nutrients contained in tomatoes include vitamins A, C, K, folate and potassium. Tomatoes also contain sodium, saturated fat, cholesterol and low calories. Tomatoes contain good minerals such as thiamine, niacin, vitamin B6, magnesium, phosphorus and copper. Tomatoes also contain 4 main types of carotenoids, namely alpha, beta-carotene, L-lutein and lycopene. Tomatoes contain an amazing amount of lycopene, which is thought to have the highest antioxidant benefits of all carotenoids. With the highest content, tomatoes have various benefits including fighting cancer cells, repairing skin cells, improving mood, preventing heart disease, preventing hypertension, maintaining eye health and so on. At this time, we will discuss how to grow tomatoes on peatland which has a phase or soil acidity around 4 to 5. The following are ways to cultivate tomatoes in peatlands to be successful for complete beginners. 1. Preparation of tomato planting land. Peatlands that can be used to grow tomatoes that have peat thickness of less than 3 meters and mineral layers under peat greatly determine the growth of tomato plants. The peatland is then processed by loosening it first and then giving manure so that the acidity of the peatland decreases. Make a planting hole measuring 20 inches by 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. Then leave the planting hole for 14 days so that the toxins in the soil are gone. 2. Preparation of tomato seeds. If without a spice, seeding tomato seeds can be done in beds or seedling by spreading evenly or by running. Seeding can also be done in planting pots. The seedling media used is a mixture of soil, sand and manure with a ratio of 1:1. The seedling media and the media must be sterilized so that they are not susceptible to pests and diseases. If the seedlings are 1 month old, tomato seeds can be transplanted to the prepared peatland. 3. Transfer of tomato seedlings to peatlands. Seeds that are 1 month old or have a height of about 10 to 15 inches with 2 to 3 pairs of perfect leaves, then planted in the planting hole that has been prepared. 4. Maintenance and maintenance of tomato plants on peatlands. So that the nutrients needed by tomato plants to grow are fulfilled, then do fertilization according to the recommended dosage. The application of nitrogen and calcium fertilizers is done 2 times, namely during the planting process and when the flowering plants. Trim the buds of tomato plants to get a good growth of tomato plants. Also do the giving of bamboo or wood so that tomato plants do not easily collapse. Weed on weeds or other disturbing plants that grow around tomato plants. If the plant is attacked by pests or diseases, immediately treat it by giving pesticides according to the recommended dosage. 5. Tomato harvesting. Tomatoes can be harvested after around 60 to 100 days after planting. Harvesting is carried out in the morning or evening. The next harvest can be done once every 2 to 3 days. In 1 hectare of land can produce about 15 to 30 tons of tomatoes. Thus we are discussing about how to grow tomatoes in peatlands to be successful for beginners. Hopefully the video that we present can be useful for all of us. Also watch our next video every day at 6 p.m. See you later and thank you for visiting our channel.